this will show you the critical thinking and these fake Christians out here, okay? These little white supremacists in red hats. So they believe that God came down and saved his little orange ear. And you people put tampons in your ears, right? But if you put them in a boy's bathroom, that's a bridge too far. Okay. Where was God during the Holocaust when 7 million Jews were murdered? Where was God during the lynchings when thousands of black people were put in trees? Where was your God during Wounded Knee or the genocide of millions of Native Americans? How about the Middle Passage where 1.4 million African Americans died in boats because white men were too damn lazy to do their own jobs? Where was God during Sandy Hook, Uvalde? I'm just curious because you people don't know God from the back of a donkey's ass. You use God anytime you want to believe something. So in your little concepts of brains, in your screwed up religion, you think that God said, yep, I'm just going to sit up here for thousands of years during all of these atrocities. Year after year, after decade, after millions of people are mistreated. But this rapist, this pedophile, this morally bankrupt piece of shit that can't even keep his own wedding vows, while he's at home with his 2-week-old son having sex with a porn star. As for the execution of 5 black men, watches little girls get undressed at 15 years old. While he sat on his lard ass eating Big Macs, wiping his greasy fingers on his pants, while officers are beaten, one of them to death, 4 died of suicide. That in your brains, that God came down and saved that? Are you out of your fucking minds? You people are mentally insane. It's called free will. That's what you people don't understand. Just like it's a woman's free will to choose what she wants to do with her body. Just like it's free will to be gay or trans. Just like it's your right, your free will, to think that God saved the ear of a fucking rapist. You can believe anything you want. You can believe that 2 + 2 is 5. You can believe the world is flat. You can believe that Trump is a Christian. You could believe that you're a Christian. You can believe that Pete the Magic Dragon's real. You can believe anything you want. But you people fail to realize that just because you believe something doesn't mean that it's true. That's the problem. You cared more about his little ear. His ear. You put on garbage bags as you were called garbage. You taped on tampons. But yet, when children are murdered in schools, identified by dental records, thoughts and prayers, Jesus, there's nothing I can do. Please, God, I'm not going to do gun reform. Sorry, God, you wrote the Second Amendment. It's a God-given right. Really? Jesus wrote the Second Amendment. Was he a founding father? The founding fathers that said black people were worth 3/5 of a white man. That Christian nation? I thought we were all created equal in the image of God. All of us. But yet the founding fathers didn't see black people as equal as white people. And this is your great Christian nation. Jim Crow, segregation, Trail of Tears, Wounded Knee, the Middle Passage, thousands of kids dead from school shootings, hanging black people in trees, using black babies as bait for fucking alligators. This is your version of a great Christian nation. See, it was never about Christianity. It was about white supremacy. Many Christians that read Bibles were part of the KKK. Ran it, headed it up, pushed it. Those same Christians didn't let black people sit in the same church. You people are white people don't want to go to church because you're a piss poor reflection of what Jesus stood for. You don't care about life once it's born. It's socialism. It's not my problem. Go ask a church for baby formula. Sorry, we don't do socialism. Go somewhere else. You people are the least Christ-like people. And I will tell you this. Did God send Trump here? Yes. To expose the moral rot within his church. And that's what we saw after the death of the racist podcaster that was a victim of a school shooting. That podcaster who told young men to ignore a president who is an adjudicated rapist, who cheats on his wife, who makes fun of disabled people, who sexually assaulted 25 women, who was on Epstein Island. That's the guy that Jesus wants you to vote for. Not the black woman who wants universal health care or a living wage or to tax the rich people or to extend the child tax credits. Oh, no. Oh, she's a radical leftist. She's going to hell because she doesn't believe in white Jesus. And that's what you people really believe in, white Jesus. You have never treated people that aren't white the same. You are nothing more than modern day Pharisees. So we will pray for you. But remember, for you fake Christians who went to church and left your church after 10 or 20 years because your pastor wouldn't say the name of a racist podcaster, you were never there for God. You were there for white Jesus. And what you did is that you went and found a church to hear what you wanted to hear. White Jesus, Second Amendment, patriotism, and American flags. This is not a Christian nation, nor should it ever be. You should not put the 10 Commandments in schools, and God should not be forced on people. And I say that as a person of faith, because you have the free will to live your life the way you want to. It's your life. That's what they want. They want control. It is the white male patriarchy. Who can you love? How can you dress? What gender can you be? What colors can sit here? What can vote? They want women not to vote until the 1920s. Black people couldn't vote till the 60s. Wow. Great Christian nation. Way to go. Exactly what Jesus would stay for. Yeah, Jesus would have loved America. Oh, yes, I created all these beautiful people, but yeah, made a mistake. The black people can't vote. Make America white again. That's what it's always been about. It has nothing to do with God. They are nothing more than religious zealots who have weaponized stupidity and white supremacy and ignorance to their trailer park trash base, to thinking that their version of white America is going away and that only Jesus can help them. That's what this has always been about. And until we address that, until we address white Jesus, we're never going to be a great country. Have a good day.